Welcome back, everyone. It's TNT time, and warning, we're going to get into some Kardashian content today. So, a couple of weeks ago, there was a situation where an unedited photo of Khloe Kardashian got posted online, and she and her team tried to have it taken down. This, of course, only resulted in everyone paying more attention to it. So lots of people praised the unedited photo, saying Khloe looked great and they wish we could see more of these unfiltered images. Others use this as a jumping off point for discussions about unattainable beauty standards on social media. Khloe responded to the situation by posting an unedited video of her body and sharing her struggles with body image. So the Kardashians are so sort of far removed from my daily life that I had to look this one up. It wasn't apparently obvious to me that this had even happened. So I looked it up and I was looking for the unedited picture and I found it. Listen, she looks great, but it's almost like the Lizzo with the juice cleanse. I am never confused as to why people care. I was not confused as to why Lizzo would do a juice cleanse. I am not confused about why Khloe Kardashian would freak out when an image she had not sort of sanctioned made it out there in social media. She has built a brand, and her family has built a brand based on their bodies and their looks. The stakes are very high for them right now. So while it might seem a little bit extreme that they got lawyers involved to issue cease and desist orders and make sure that people were not sharing this photo anymore, I understand the system they're in and the world they're in, and it makes it so that they feel that they have to have this kind of control over their image. What did you think when you heard about the story, T?
I'm conflicted about it because I do understand, not wanting the picture out. Like, listen, how many times have we taken pictures of each other and we're like, I don't like that picture, please don't post that. Like we want to verify with each other that, like before we post it, make it public. I've taken pictures with photographers where they're like, you look so great. I don't like being shot from the side, and they're like, you look so great, and they think it looks beautiful, and I'm like, that looks terrible. Mm-hmm. And let's not forget, Beyonce also controls her image. Mm-hmm. She controls who takes her pictures and what goes out there. A lot of celebrities don't even take pictures with fans because they know that fan's going to post it and they don't have control of it, or they stand on certain sides because they want certain sides. So I understand that. So having said that, though, listen, they don't owe us anything, but I think the problem with them is, like, a lot of people have a problem with the fact that they don't tell the truth about their looks, and they don't owe us the truth. But I think when you make your looks, make your brand, and you contribute and you benefit off of unrealistic beauty standards, because they're the ones putting this out. Society's not making them do this. They do this, and this is how they built their brands. They're millions of dollars. So I think that's why people have such an issue with things like this, and then they want sympathy when they get called out for things like this. Like, she wants people to feel bad for her because she has this image out of her and she's posting, look what I go through. And I think people are just looking at it like, how can we have sympathy when you contribute to it? You guys make your millions off of makeup lines and hair extensions and jeans and everything to do with beauty, and they also talk about self-love, but yet here's a time for her to practice it. I would say, if this is affecting her mental health this bad, this might be a time for her to get out of this industry. I don't think you can ride the fence and be in an industry where you're constantly putting your life out there. You're constantly putting pictures of yourselves in bathing suits and editing it so much and not telling the truth about what you're putting out and advertising. And then when it affects you, when people comment negatively, which you can't control, that it affects your mental health this way, I honestly think this is something that maybe she should leave, because you can't have it both ways.
Like I said, I'm not at all surprised that she had a freak out, that picture was floating around out there, but then she has to start looking at the significance of building a brand on your body, like building a brand on your body, building a brand on your face, building having all of this attention and this industry and, this bureaucracy literally based on your abdominals, and your bum. There's going to be a price to pay for that.
And not telling the truth about it, T.
Yeah. Not telling the truth about it, and then, having to be in a situation where you're fighting people because they're saying that that's fake and that it was all plastic, but you're saying, no, I work hard for this body. It's like, The whole thing is a mess. It's a space that I would not want my daughter or my son in. I would hate to know that they had to sort of fight back for that sanity. So I tend to agree with you, T. Like, maybe it's time to start thinking about this whole toxic, self-improvement, like, how much should we be improving? Like, and at what point does showing a little bit of reality help to offset this sort of dream that you've set up for the world that is not really your reality?
And no one's making them do this. So it's not, they're almost acting like as if someone's making them, they're forced into this career. They don't have to do this. They're choosing to do this, and they make a lot of money doing it. But what comes with that is people are going to have opinions when they see you look drastically different. Like, you can look at the evolution of their faces and their bodies over the years. They're clearly having help, and that they're not mentioning. So when people comment on that, you can't control that. So that's why I'm thinking, like, you can't have it both ways. You can't expect people to feel sorry for you when you are the ones putting out these images of yourself. No one's making you edit it this much.
It's the thing we always say. It's almost like if you can just be honest about it and get in front of it, you probably will find that sympathy that you're looking for.
Yes. Dolly Parton always says it takes a lot of money to look this cheap. And I like that because she's very honest about her looks. Like, she's like, I got implants, I got this, I got that. I spend a lot of money to look this way. Just be honest. Like, and again, they don't owe it to us. But then when you want sympathy, you can't have it both ways. You just can't.
You sure can. Okay, T, thank you for